I think there are a number of myths that are connected to conflict in the classroom. So I know that we all really promote positive learning communities, but we also know that when we're putting all of these students together, there are going to be disagreements. The secret is that those disagreements be conceptual and not personal. So whereas some faculty shy away or are uncomfortable with conflict in the classroom, I actually welcome it, because for me, conflict is about opportunity. And it's an opportunity to teach a number of different kinds of skill sets that are going to be incredibly important in working in the field, because we have students who are going to be working with groups, they're going to be working as parts of teams. So I have taught group work in our program for a number of years, and that has been an incredible stage for students to rehearse how to manage conflict. But I think that sometimes faculty make assumptions that they know how to do those things. And I think that's where things can go a bit off the rails in the classroom, because students have, because they rely on social media so much to share ideas, to generate opinions, to trash talk each other, because that's very much a part of it. And then that comes into the classroom as well. So I think it's an assumption that we really need to address as faculty. There is going to be conflict. It's a great opportunity to promote an incredibly high-functioning group, because I think conflict really strengthens groups. And in fact, and it's very corny, but I always tell my class, the group that storms together norms and performs together. But we have to teach them how. So we have to give them a model, and we have to help them to take the personal out. And then we have to actively facilitate the conflict management piece, the mediation piece. And sometimes that really only involves creating space for each person to hear the next person, because I also think that, again, as a result of social media, a lot of our students are not great listeners, so they have a hard time creating that space for each other. So I see that as very much being a part of our role, and I do believe that groups that weather through conflict and disagreement, when they can get to a place where they can agree to disagree, or where they can compromise, then they're learning really valuable skills for the field that they will not only use, but they will also mentor to clients and students that they work with.